to this week's
Buenos
episode.
dias.
¿Cómo estás?
Oh my gosh.
We're so tired.
Yeah, because it's Friday and we've had this entire week of just foolishness going on to oh my gosh.
It was just crazy. We had a long week. We had a day off, so which made our work even like 10 times harder. It was just long. I'm so ready to go to bed, and I have a cold on top of it. I'm just complaining today.
Why? I wonder why they call it a cold, because you say you have a cold, but then your temperature's high.
Yeah.
So shouldn't they say you have a hot or something?
No.
You have a heat.
You have a heat.
Brianna has a heat.
I think cold sounds better because you get the shivers when you have a temperature. Like I do.
Don't want to call it the shivers.
Okay, I have the shivers. Does that make you feel better?
I'm gonna find out all these different names for you.
We could just name them throughout the show.
Shivery timbers. Shivery Brianna.
I can't stand you. Anyways.
Yeah. Well, I think that I'm gonna go study all those different names.
Oh my gosh, are you? You study?
I do study
What are
sometimes.
some of the things that you study?
How to study, because I don't know how to
You
study.
don't know how to study?
No, I don't know how to do that.
Well, then how are you going to learn how to study?
Study.
By studying? But if you don't know how to study, how are you going to learn how to study?
I don't know.
So how can we know?
If we go to a study session.
Oh my gosh. Where can we go to a study session, Ben?
With what?
I don't know. With what?
You wrote it on the list. Come
Okay,
on.
Gotta find it. DECA study session.
Yeah, they be studying.
Studying all the time. They smart.
They study for tests and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't study that much. Actually, I do. I studied for a philosophy test I have with Mr. Doyle.
How'd you do on it?
I have it today, next period.
Oh.
Wish me luck.
Yikes.
Okay, but maybe I'm going to go over to DECA and they're going to teach me how to study because I probably studied the wrong way. Well, I go over there, you're going to go check out the DECA study session.
Hi everyone, I'm Ben Detweiler and I'm joined today with John Maxey to talk a little bit about DECA 150 and their study sessions. So hi John.
Hello, Benjamin.
So what's up with DECA right now?
Well, DECA has a lot going on right now. We're still in the middle of our DECA 150 campaign. That was our membership campaign for the year. Basically, the goal of it is to get 150 members for the year for our membership. And then a few other things we have going on right now. This week, we have a DECA 76ers trip. We go to 76ers and we listen to some of the front office personnel talk about, sports and entertainment marketing, careers in that field. And then also starting this week, we have study sessions, and they're going to be on Thursdays from now until districts. Basically, it just helps new members and current members prepare for districts with practice interviews and practice tests.
Okay, so what are some parts of the study sessions? What are kids preparing for?
So every DECA competition is broken up. You have a role play and you have tests. So those are the two things that we focus on in the study sessions. We'll have all the officers at the study sessions, and this year we're going to have business professionals to help with the role plays, so we can act like they're the judges. And then we're going to have, tests given out so people understand, the time of the test and what it feels like to do that.
What are role plays and what are on the tests?
So role plays are, as you could say, the main part of competition. It's each competitor will be given a situation, and they'll have a certain amount of time to prepare for it. Then they go in to the judge, and they have to pretend whoever the judge says they are in the situation. They could be your boss, or they could be a angry customer, something like that. So then you have to go in and present, how to fix the problem or something like that to them. So then you get a score for that. And then you also have your test. It's a 100-question marketing test, and you take that in an hour. It's just general. There's different tests, but the biggest one is a marketing cluster test. And it's just, general marketing stuff that you should know. So then at the end of the day, your 2 scores in your mind, and then you get 1 score, and that's how you decide who places and who moves on to the next competition, which is states. and states basically works the same way.
How can students who are preparing for the 100-question test prepare for it? Because it sounds pretty scary.
The best thing to do is go to Mr. Shaw's room in 344. Mr. Shaw has an abundance of practice tests, file cabinets, shelves full of tests. Just go and grab a few. He'll be happy to give you some. And, it's just like good to go home and look them over. They also have the answers in the back, so you know which ones you got wrong. So maybe do a few, you just don't time yourself. You just, do them, but then maybe practice one where you time yourself. And then, if like you're having, if you're struggling a little, just stay after school after the, in the study sessions, and we'll help you go through the test.
When are these study sessions usually held?
So this year we're going to shoot for every Thursday to have a study session. We'll be running from now until districts, and then after districts we'll probably still have some study sessions for state qualifiers.
Okay, and I know DECA 150 is the membership campaign that DECA has this year. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
So, every year we try to come up with a different membership campaign in order to get, our goal. Last year we had around 115 members. So I'm in charge of membership this year, and along with the other officers, we decided 150 would be a good number this year for membership. So we made up the DECA 150 campaign, and basically we just want to get 150 members because the more members we get helps us with other things. They're going to pay their dues, which we helps with paying expenses, for traveling and stuff like that. But it also, the more members we have, the more competitors we can put in an event. Sorry, that's not my. The more competitors we can put in an event. Last year we had 115, so we could put, quite a few in an event. We had more than recent years. So if we have 150, we can put a lot in, which then, because sometimes a conflict arises when, we have a bunch of people from our school competing in the same event and they all qualify. Well, we can't take all of them in that event, so we can only take a certain amount. So the more members we have, the more people we can take an event.
Okay, and how is the DECA 150 campaign going so far?
It's been going pretty well. We're around, right now, around 60, 70 members. We have about 2-3 weeks left of membership, so I definitely think we can reach it. We're trying to reach out to everyone we can. DECA isn't just for students. It's for, professionals, which are your parents, teachers, faculty. And then it's also for alumni, people that have been in DECA before. So really anyone can join, anyone. A 3-year-old child and a 50-year-old adult, anyone can join. So we've really been pushing everyone, I know we just sent out an email to all the district staff, asking them to join. So it's been going well, we haven't, people are still a little reluctant to join this year, but I think people are still signing up.
Okay, and how can someone join?
All you have to do is go to room 344, which is Mr. Shaw's room, grab an application, fill it out. Dues are $25, you just hand it back in, or you can find one of the officers. We'll get you an application, and you just, give the money and application to Mr. Shaw. And if you're not in school, I recommend emailing Mr. Shaw at his school email address, which is jshaw@nasd.k12.pa.us. Just shoot him an email saying you're interested in joining, or you can email me at jmaxey, maxey20@aol.com, and I'll happily send you one too.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Just join DECA. The more people that join, the better, the more it's going to help us out. So that's all. Okay,
thanks for talking to me. I'm Ben Detweiler, and I just talked with John Maxey about DECA 150 and the study session campaign. Now back to Eagle's Eye.